Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another super in-depth and super honest review on the brand new Coach Teri shoulder bag in the signature canvas print and the limited edition heart print for Valentine's Day. I'll be going over the specs, where to buy, the price, close-up shots and in-depth details, a try-on test, what fits inside, the pros and cons, and finally my overall final score of this bag and if I would recommend it to you or not. So if you're interested in any of that, then please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm just going to do some close-up shots and details of this bag. Alright, so here is the front of the bag. As you can see, it's in the signature canvas khaki print, and it just has the beautiful CCC monogram logo all over, as well as this raised Coach metal logo here that's in a champagne gold color. It says Coach New York with the little Coach here, so pretty. And of course this edition has these beautiful pink, see-through, almost watercolor looking hearts. So adorable. I think it would have been even cuter if the hearts were slightly smaller, but yeah, it's still super duper cute. Then there's a color blocking effect, as in the entire side and bottom of the bag is white, which I think is a really nice touch. I think if the entire thing was this print, it would just be overkill. So this was actually a game changer for me that sold me on this bag, because I really like how this white side looks. It just makes it look so, I don't know, like it just separates it in a way that it makes it look more expensive. So unlike the Coach Peyton Hobo bag, which I reviewed last year, my biggest qualm with that bag was that the bottom was very narrow. It was almost like flat. And I love how this one is much wider, meaning that you can fit a lot more inside. And here is the back. Same print, just without the logo. So if you don't like to rock big metal logos, you can just wear it this way, which is a nice touch. Here is the classic Coach little tab here. The hardware is super high quality and substantial, and you've got the Coach logo all over the place. I'm forever impressed when it comes to Coach's hardware, because look at this. See, Coach is engraved right there, right there, right there, even there. Like just all over the place. They've got the engraving on the actual hardware, and the hardware is super smooth and not sticky, if you know what I mean. Some hardware can be really sticky. And then the top is just white leather. The zipper pull is also white leather. And here is the interior of the bag. It is fabric lined and it's a light brown color. There's just two card slip pockets here, and because they're made of fabric, they have a lot of stretch and give, so you can fit a lot more than one card per pocket. You could probably honestly fit up to like 5 cards per pocket, honestly. And then on this side, there's just one slip pocket with no zipper, and then the classic Coach logo emblem here made of leather. And the best surprise is it also comes with a longer crossbody strap made of full leather, and the hardware is equally as nice and detailed on this one. And it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, 7 holes of adjustability. And yeah, the Coach logo is on the hardware as well. Super duper amazing that they have this crossbody option, because I know a lot of girls love to wear their bags as a crossbody, and it's always just better to have more than one way to wear your bag. Now I'm just going to go over the price and where to buy this bag. So this bag is being sold at the Coach outlet stores right now. It regularly retails for about $430 Canadian, but I got mine 50% off, so it was $250 Canadian at the time. This sold out immediately. I did not expect how quickly it would sell out. So I'm really glad that I got it when I did, because I thought to myself, oh, you know, this is for Valentine's Day, so I got it in like early January, and I thought, you know, it's probably still going to be on sale and being made all the way up until Valentine's Day, right? But sure enough, literally before February even came, this already sold out, which I find in the retail world, seasonal items are like way earlier than they're supposed to be. I know when I was working retail, we usually do things in like 2 to 4 month in advance cycles. So for example, like Christmas items are put out in like August or October, but they would at least last all the way until the actual holiday came. I find nowadays in the retail world, things are put out months in advance, and then they also sell out months before the holiday even comes around. So like for example, this was, being put out in stores in December, January, and then before February even came for Valentine's Day, it's already sold out. So I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit too early. I'm surprised they had such little stock. I kind of learned my lesson when it came to the Coach bow print bag. When that first came out, it was obviously so coquette, and all the coquette girlies in the coquette community were jumping on it. And I thought to myself, okay, it's brand new, so I'll just wait until it goes like cheaper, like 70% off or so. But sure enough, after the first round of them sold out, they never replenished it, and that was it. So I didn't want to take that chance again with this limited edition. I mean, I'm not sure if it's limited edition, but whenever they have like a fun sort of seasonal print like this, like Valentine's Day heart print edition, usually it is limited edition and seasonal only. So I jumped on it right away, and I'm really glad I did, because yeah, it sold out pretty much within the same week. I haven't seen it replenished since, and Valentine's Day hasn't even come yet. So yeah. Now Coach's signature print with the pink heart-shaped design has many different items as well. I'll flash some of them on the screen for you guys. It was a really hard choice for me which piece from this collection I wanted, because honestly I want almost everything. At first I was really interested in the Nolita 19, but I figured I would rather have the Coach Teri because it's more of an everyday bag. But then I was also looking into some of the wallets, and the camera bag is also really cute. And yeah, it's just an amazing collection, honestly. It's so cute. The minute I saw it, I was like, okay, I feel like I kind of manifested this, because if you watch my 2023 favorites video I did back in December, I was saying like what I was looking forward to and hoping to see in 2024. And I literally said I want Coach to do more baguette style bags, preferably with cute designs like heart-shaped things. And boy did they deliver. I really do feel like the coquette trend and the super girly trend is going into different brands, and I'm loving it. I'm so here for it. I haven't been this excited about new releases in many years, because for so long I feel like the trends were like matte black and super chic and sophisticated, and finally people like me with girly taste and cutesy taste have a time to shine, because just everything is catering to people like us lately, like with bows and hearts and cutesy things, and I'm loving it personally because I've always loved those things. So now I'm just going to show you some mod shots with this bag, and I'm going to try it on with the short strap and the crossbody. fits inside this little cutie. All right, so first of all, I'm just gonna start off with larger items to see just how big the capacity is. So first of all, I have this little mini water bottle. Let's see if it fits. It does. Always a huge plus when a handbag, especially a smaller handbag, can fit a water bottle. Now the next large item test is this mini umbrella. Let's see if she fits. She does! Beautiful, with room to spare as well. Love it. Next is this full-size body spray. I don't think this will fit. I stand corrected, it does fit. I mean, not a lot of people carry a full-size body spray all around, but just in case you want to, now you know it fits. All right, now let's see if a book fits. No, it does not. I mean, maybe if it was a smaller book, but yeah, definitely not a journal-sized book, unfortunately. All right, so now that's the end of the large items test. Now I'm just gonna show you how I personally actually pack this bag when I wear it. So first of all, I just like to keep my most used cards in these card slots, which would normally be my debit and credit card, but I'm not gonna show that on camera, obviously. So I'm just putting in these generic store cards to show you. But as I said, they could fit a lot more per slot, most definitely. Yeah, 2 comfortably fit. So you could probably fit like up to 3 to 5, I would imagine. Then in the slip pocket, I like to put my wallet, which I'm still using the Lululemon True Identity card case. I freaking love this thing and highly recommend it. I have a review on my channel as well if you'd like to check it out. On the bottom of my bag, I always like to keep panty liners on me just in case. And then I also like to bring a reusable shopping bag, as here in Canada at least, we no longer are provided with shopping bags, so I always like to carry one. Hand sanitizer. My cell phone, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy A54 phone. Here I have a little dupe LV catch-all. So it just has my daily lip balm, it has mints, cough drops, candy, scissors, a mask, band-aids, etc. Oh yeah, hair ties and hair clips. So just like a lot of loose items that I like to put in one little pouch. I have this compact mirror with a hairbrush all in one. And finally my keys, which I just keep in this little Kate Spade jewelry pouch because it's really smooth and satiny, and that way it doesn't scratch my phone. And yeah, as you can see, there's still so much room to put other things. However, if you stuff it too full, like to the brim, then it does distort the shape at the top because the bag is narrower and it tapers in at the top. If you put things too high up, it does kind of distort it like that. So I like to keep it a little bit more empty than it can carry, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so that's everything I carry and more, comfortably fitting. As you can see, there's no bulging, which is nice. And yeah, that's everything that I like to carry in my bag. Now I'm just going to be going over the pros and cons of this bag. So I had my eye on the Coach Teri shoulder bag for so long now because honestly I felt like it had everything that the Coach Peyton Hobo bag, I did a review on that bag last year. It has everything that that bag was missing. The thing about the Coach Peyton Hobo bag is that as cute as it was, one thing I really didn't like about it was how incredibly narrow the base was. The base is like literally just a thin line. It's incredibly flat, and whenever that's the case with a bag, especially smaller shoulder bags, I do find that it's really easy to make the bag look really bulky and distorted with your items unless literally everything you carry is super duper flat, like tissues, cell phone, etc. The minute you want to put like thick chunky keys in there, or a thick lipstick, or AirPods, or just anything that's like really three-dimensional, it would like disrupt the flow of the bag. And honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how small a bag is, as long as the base is relatively wide, it can always fit more than you think. So when I first saw the Coach Teri bag, I absolutely loved how it was like all the things I loved about the Coach Peyton Hobo, and that it's like a little hobo baguette shoulder bag, except it was way more thick at the bottom. So I love that. It can fit a lot more than the Coach Peyton Hobo in a very comfortable way as well. And yeah, I've just always liked the shape of it. I just was waiting for them to come out with a super cutesy print, which of course, as soon as they did, I immediately bought this. Another pro is like the Coach Peyton Hobo bag. It is super duper trendy right now, these little shoulder bags, and I can't wait for spring and summer to rock this baby. Another pro is that all of the details of this bag are incredibly high quality. The Coach logo is engraved and embossed in so many parts of the hardware, like pretty much every piece of hardware has the Coach engraving on it. The leather quality is super high quality and substantial. The stitching is pretty decent. And yeah, just overall, the bang for your buck is amazing for this. It feels really high quality and sturdy in every single way. Another pro is the versatility of this bag. It can be worn in many different ways on the shoulder, and the fact that it comes with a detachable long strap as well if you wish to wear it crossbody is super duper handy. And I also love that the shoulder strap, the short strap, is removable on both sides, because if you're familiar with some luxury handbags like Louis Vuitton, often there's one side that's like not removable, that you have to get pliers and rip it apart. I love that both of them have these little claw hooks that you can just easily take it apart, add it back on, and yeah, it's just so customizable and comfortable. I love that. Another pro is that the metal hardware feels and sounds super substantial. And yeah, it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy at all. And one thing I hate about a lot of hardware, even for some Chanel bags, is that the metal hardware tends to feel a little bit sticky. Like sometimes it makes a squeaking sound. I absolutely love that Coach hardware is very like smooth, and it doesn't really make any squeaking noise, which is nice. Another pro is the two cute little card holders inside. Even though there's only 2 slots, because they're fabric, they have a lot of stretch and give, so you can actually fit quite a decent amount of cards in there. Another pro is that it's very comfortable and easy, this bag. There's no bells and whistles or any kind of buckles or crazy twists and turns. It's just a top zip, super comfortable. That's totally my favorite type of bag. And yeah, just there's not too much embellishment going on. It's very smooth and sleek and relatively rain, snow, and waterproof, which is nice. It just kind of wipes and dries clean. And the last pro I can think of is that the interior fabric is relatively light, so it's easy to see your belongings. But this one is more specific to the colorway that I got. I'm sure if you got the Teri shoulder bag in the darker colors, usually the interior is dark too. So now I'm just going to move on to the cons of this bag. So when I first saw the Coach Teri bag, I already liked it, as I mentioned, but one thing that turned me off to it was actually the chain. I know I just went on and on in the pros about how nice the hardware is, and it is, quality-wise, but just personal preference-wise, I do prefer a full leather strap in general. That's why I'm not a huge fan of a lot of Chanel bags. I'm just not a chain girl. Like I just find that it adds unnecessary weight, and it can look, I don't know, just a little bit too fancy and not casual enough. I tend to dress relatively casual on an everyday basis, except for when I'm going to work or a special event. And I usually wear my purses like on the weekends when I'm wearing more casual or sporty outfits. So yeah, I just think that the chain is a bit, it's quite yellow as well. I found it to be a little bit tacky. I know in the handbag community, it seems to be a unanimous opinion that everyone prefers a little bit of chain on their strap because it elevates the bag and makes it look more expensive. But I think I'm in the complete minority when it comes to this. I find chains make bags look a little bit tacky, and it makes them look a little bit cheaper. That's just my personal preference, but yeah. Another small con is that though the base is wide, the bag does taper in and get a little bit narrower at the top, making it so that if you put anything really tall and wide in here, like say a digital camera or something, or a full-size thicker wallet, it does distort the bag too. So while it's not as easily distortable as say the Coach Peyton Hobo, which was super duper flat and narrow, because the top is narrow, it can run the risk of getting a little bit distorted if you're not careful when filling it. Another con with this bag is that the zipper pull extends off of the length of the bag. So I like when zippers stop at the same length of the bag. See how this one goes up a little bit longer and there's like this loose bit here? I really don't like that because it makes it a little bit awkward when opening and closing it. It's not too bad, but it just kind of looks like this weird raw piece. I mean, they did make up for it by making the metal piece super duper high quality and really pretty, but yeah, I typically don't like when there's this little zipper lip here. I prefer if it's tucked in, but that's just a small preference. Luckily, it doesn't affect how easy it is to zip. And the final con I can think of is that the slip pocket on the inside is not super duper deep. So you can't fit like a feminine product such as a larger pad, tissues. Like I just happen to have a super flat and short wallet, but there's not much I found that I could fit in there. I wish it went to the very bottom of the bag and wasn't as short as it is, or even that it had like a zipper maybe. But that's just a small con. So my final score of this bag is a solid 8.5 out of 10. It is super duper versatile, adorable, stylish, trendy, and cute, easy to use, and just very straightforward, which is my favorite type of bag. It feels super duper secure, and yeah, I just know it's gonna get so many compliments. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait for the warmer season to rock this all spring and summer long. And yeah, I've been looking for a little shoulder bag like this for ages. And yeah, finally when I saw this, I was like, yeah, that's the one. So yes, I'm absolutely in love with this. So that is it for this review, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Please give it a like if it was helpful to you. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as it would truly mean the absolute world to me. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Whether you have a Valentine or not, please know that you deserve all the love in the world. And please don't forget to take care of yourself because you are loved. Love you guys.